Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to On Mike with Mike. Okay, this is a special day right here. See, I didn't came all the way to Chesterfield. Well, it's not that far. We're at the Beulah Recreation Center. But hey, it is a special day. It's a lot going on here. PTEC is in the house. So welcome to the program.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. Thank you for coming.
Okay, so here, tell us where we're at today and what's happening.
We're at the Beulah Rec Center. We're here from 1 to 4, so there's still time to hop on the car and come on out here. We are hosting an event called Accelerate Your Government Sales. We have the DLA Aviation and the Virginia Army National Guard who's up next to speak. And then we have about an hour for networking afterwards. We've got a room full of great resources. We've got Chesterfield Economic Development here. We have Martin Short with the SBA. We have Chesterfield Ping, many others. We've got a small banker here also. Come on out and join us.
So the idea of it is, and sometimes people worry about doing business with the government, and we talked about this before, is they want to, but I don't know whether I'm big enough. And all the other thing is, you never get paid by the government, and you say, not true.
You do. You get paid. Government loves small businesses, and sadly, COVID knocked out about 40% of the small business base. So our job is to build back the industrial base for the government. We're here to help you. We're here as your training wheels to get you through registration, certifications. We help you find opportunities. We help you write the opportunities. We don't do any work. We don't do any of the work. That's all up to you.
But that's up to you. But
and,
you guys
and pricing. But once you finish and you need help invoicing, you give us a holler, and we'll help you get into the system and get that invoice centered so you can get paid.
The crazy thing about it is, you said the government uses all kinds of services. The ones that people wouldn't even imagine. You're thinking, okay, contractors and all those things. Go through some of the things that the government uses that a small business could be like, hey, I could get onto that.
I saw one for goat grazing the other day.
Okay. Goat
grazing.
What? There's two questions.
Military installation.
Okay, I get that. But who is a goat grazer? That's their business. That's you. But you know what? The government needs it, and there's somebody out there who can operate it and get a part of the action. Okay, so the size of business that you guys typically help is what size?
From a single owner all the way up to, we work with primes. We work with primes to make that connection between that small business and the prime to help them maybe get a subcontract or a teaming agreement put together.
And the weather's kind of bad today. But boy, you guys got a crowd.
We do.
You got a crowd. Were you shocked when the people kept coming because this is your first one?
This is our first annual event. I almost cried. I almost cried.
And then you started to see the people coming.
Yes, I started seeing people coming in, and there's a lot of clients that work with us already, and there's a lot of new faces here that are just now meeting the Apex Accelerator. So we're tickled pink that everybody has taken the time out of their day and come out in this yucky day.
It is, but it's a good day here down at Beulah. Okay, what does an engagement look like with PTEC? So I come up to the door, and what happens?
Well, I want you to register in our system. If you Google Crater PTEC, Paul, Tom, Apple, Charlie, it'll bring you up to our system. You click Join Now. Put as much information about your business as you possibly can in our system. We'll send out a welcome email, and that gives you access to our center that has all our training events on there and multitudes of training information. And then we'll reach out to you and set up an initial meeting with you, and we can do virtual or in person. I hold counseling sessions in our office in Petersburg. I hold counseling sessions here in northern Chesterfield. I also hold counseling sessions in Brunswick, Lawrenceville, Virginia.
And you are everywhere. I know you're everywhere because I see you. So I see you at Bryan and Stratton, you're there. I'm here today. I go down to Brunswick, you're there. Talk about spreading the message out. Okay, so everyone thinks there's Richmond. But like you said, when you're taking this message to Brunswick, what's it like when the people down near here, because they may not hear it again?
The message is reach out to your Apex Accelerator. We're all over the country. We have 96 offices all over the United States, including Guam and Puerto Rico. The government is serious. We're funded in part by the Department of Defense. So your tax dollars are at work. That's who pays us, is your tax dollars. We're hosted by different agencies, and there's different. We all do basically the same thing, but the programs go about it differently. There's 3 Apex accelerators here in the state of Virginia. There's one out of Northern Virginia, and there's one in Southwest Virginia. And we partner together and hold events together and share each other's events and talk back and forth.